Hey there, it's Corey and Denise from Does Size Matter, and we have a cool review for you today. We are going to do the Newmar Baystar Sport. So this one's just a little bit different, and we'll tell you what the differences are. We're super excited to show it to you. So as always, remember that everything we're telling you, mine and Corey's opinion, based on the research that we do and the way that we use an RV, and that might be different for you, and that's okay. We have our resources in the description below for the RV Reviews research tool that we use and you can link to and use as well. We've also started including timestamps and a currency converter down in the description, so that'll help you get to the part you want to be at, and it will help you to change the price around so that you know what it is in your dollars. As well, don't forget to click the link at the end that will take you to the nuts and bolts construction of how the Newmar Baystar would be built, and we'll take you on another adventure or something there. So make sure you click those at the end. But today we want to tell you some more about this particular rig. It's very cool, but yet it's different, right? This is the Sport, not the other one, which is just the Baystar. So there is some differences there. They are both on the Ford F53 chassis, and they in the past few years have changed that motor up a bit away from the V10 to the 7.3 liter V8 engine. They're saying they're averaging it out at 350 horse, but it can go a little more than that if you push those RPMs up a little bit higher. And they're also quoting it at 468 foot-pounds of torque. How cool is that? So what the main difference comes in at is that the Sport is on the 20,500 pound chassis, and it comes on smaller tires. So there's pros and cons to that. What we want to explain to you is not which one is better or worse, because that depends on you. But basically, when you're using a lighter chassis, your GVW is less, and we will give you more information on that in the numbers section. But when you've got a chassis that handles less weight, you got to get that weight from someplace. So the house on the Baystar Sport is built pretty much all the same quality, the same level of construction, all the same materials. So they do things like maybe make them a little smaller, or it won't have as many slides, or it might not have the same amenity or finishing or something like that that helps bring the weight down, because that's what it's all about. So you might give up a few things in that, maybe space because you lost a slide, but when you get rid of that, you also have the same engine pulling a lighter weight. So it's not going to work as hard. And if it's not working as hard, it's saving on fuel. It becomes more efficient. So those are the kinds of pros and cons that we want to bring up to you. Maybe you're on smaller tires. They're probably cheaper to replace and maintain, but they're probably not going to give you as good of a ride. So, you know, these are things that we want you to take a look at and see. And we're also willing to bet, we're going to see when we get to the numbers section, but we're also willing to bet that the smaller chassis has a lesser price. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. We're going to figure it out. So let's get started. We're going to check out the outside of the Baystar Sport, and then we're going to go inside. So I want to point out as well that this is for Richard. Richard, if you're out there, we finally are doing the Baystar Sport for you. Richard's one of our viewers. We always take requests from folks, and whenever we can fit them in, we do. So this one is a request for Richard. So hope you like it, hope it helps you out. What I like about Newmar and these big Class A's is this wonderful windshield. I know from experience, I get to ride around in one. Sitting up there with this big windshield to look out is the best view. I love it. I absolutely love it. So let's carry on down this side. This will be the driver's side. The good thing about these bigger Class A's is, well, and when I say bigger Class A, I don't mean like this is a huge Class A. In the Class A world, this is a medium. Let's call it a medium. big mirrors, big side windows. You get cameras down here. Corey loves those for not just changing lanes, but also for parking. He can see what he's doing. He can see me. Isn't that nice? I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're going to do the 3014. That's the floor plan of the Baystar Sport that we're showing you, Richard. So it's got a big, what we would call in the Class A world as a super slide, because it goes down the whole side of the rig, and then there's another one on the other side. So very nice, and if you look way up, it does have a slide topper, which to me is very important. It's got the water rail with the dripper that pulls the water away from the rig. Now let's take a look underneath this slide here, and we can show you the mechanism. So this will be an electric cog wheel slide that goes in and out all in one piece because it's so big. And then I want to show you the storage areas. Let's take a look at how that goes up. Does it hit anything? No. Okay. So this one's got your propane tank in it, and then we'll move on down. I don't really love that the storage areas are all caught up underneath this slide, because I know I'm going to smash my head at some point. Okay, so this is their batteries. Do you think it...
Probably, no. Yeah, it is on a tray of some kind.
Okay, so that you could pull it out and do service on it. Okay. And so there's a little storage there, and it looks like it has some valves and some hose access. So that could be for your winterizing. And they're lit. Another little one here. Okay, oh, this is interesting. So this is your sewer drain. So you would stick your stinky slinky hose up through here, attach it there, and then run it down to the sandy part at your campground. This is a bigger door. And this is, so it's a continuation of that space. It's got valves there. There's more here to run your hoses. And then you can do a black flush rinse, and you can fill up your potable water there. Then let's move down a little further. In this, you can still see there's more mechanisms here for this super slide, right? So there we've just got general storage. You can put all your favorite things. They're lit. Careful on these pointy parts. You only, well, you know, I want to say you only have to hit your head once and you'll not do it again, but we just keep doing it. Fuel filled there. And here, more storage. And this is a 30 amp cord, right?
It would appear.
So that's interesting that this is a 30 amp service.
Yeah.
But it's lit, and you can see the tanks back there. Okay, let's move around to the back. You do get your ladder, fully walkable roof, and you get your backup camera, just again so Corey can see me back here. That's probably the highlight of your day, right? Oh, also down here, let's talk about the receiver hitch. This can accommodate 500 pounds on a rack of some kind, like a bike rack, or if you wanted to put, you know, a full-size rack out and store stuff. Or it can tow 5,000 pounds. So if you wanted to flat tow something, you could. Okay, over to this side. So this is showing you the other small slide. And we can't see the mechanism in there. So I can't even tell you for sure what it is. So if you're looking at this unit, make sure you're asking. But it's a pretty small, light slide, so it's not like a big problem as to which mechanism it would be on. More storage, and again, here is a tank. Probably the freshwater tank. It's lit. Moving on down. Here is your generator. So this is a 4,000 watt Cummins gas generator. I want to talk about the tires, because again, we said they were smaller, right? These are the Goodyear, looking for the numbers, here, 245 70 R 19.5. So that's it. And so there's dually here and on the other side, and then 2 at the front. So 2, 4, 6 tires to maintain and take care of. While we're here, I know it's tight and hard for you guys to see, but I want to show you the awning. So this is an electric awning, and it's going to have LED lighting. Now I see this one hasn't rolled right back up, and it's not unusual that people have trouble with getting their awnings to roll right in, but you're thinking, wait a minute, this is a brand new rig. I don't know. They had a show here this weekend though, and at every RV show we've ever been to, we're just like, oh my goodness, how do dealerships handle it? Because people are pushing buttons and doing things and you never know. So the important thing to note is that we are here at the Travelland RV Supercenter in the Langley Bypass. They got huge stock, they've got huge service. All of these things are checked and made just right before they come to you. So that'll get taken care of, they'll fix it right up. I mean, they got the right guys, right? They got the techs that know what they're doing. So under here, we have more storage and it goes right through. It's lit, it has electricity. I see there's cable there. And then moving on. And these doors lift up higher because there's no slide, right? So that's nice.
They do sort of pass through too, right? Like
Yeah, there is some, you're right. More storage. And more storage. And also in here is the 2000 watt Xantrex inverter. So that's good. And it also tells me that we are going to come across electric stuff in here, right? So if you've got an inverter that size, that's great. I'll have to look. I didn't read anything about solar packages. I have a feeling it's pre-wired for solar, but all that means is that the wiring is there, which is awesome, without a doubt, but you would still have to buy the solar package and things that go with it. So let's now check out this door and see what it is. Okay, you get electric stairs that go in and out when you open the door, but don't fear, there's a button there somewhere that you can set so that when you're parked, they just stay out. Not a friction door, but it does have a bumper and it does have a little thing that hooks up over here to hold that door open. Let's take a look at the screen. Good screen. These are, see, those stairs are going in now. These are good screens. They seem sturdy. I like them, and they have my favorite feature going on up top, so I like that. So let's go inside and see what the Baystar Sport 3014 has to offer. Remember, it's a 2021, and it's pretty cool. Come on. Stairs are up. So first things first, I like this dinette here with this little bit of a wall. Although, picture it now. Hands are dirty. Now, this is not me. This would be Corey or a visitor, child maybe. That hands are going to go here and here and here.
Why do you say child and me in the same sentence?
Because your hands are about as dirty as a child not paying attention sometimes. I've seen them. So that would be that. And this does have lighter decor, which I like. I also want to point out this section up here to manage that step and all of your buttons and your battery and all of that. But it is right over the entry steps. And in the Beaver and in many others, there's a piece that you can hit a button and it fills the space in so that you could stand here. I'm not seeing that on the Baystar, although there is a light in the stairwell, so I do like that. But I'm not seeing that little piece, which I know I'm going to fall down there. So anyways, very nice. Coming around. So remember, this side is that super slide. So this whole thing is extra space. I do like the decor. They're going lighter, so this is kind of a grayish, creamy color. The couch is nice with the gray, and this will be Yeah, this is going to be a fold down couch, so you'll be able to sleep people here. The decor again on the valances, I know lots of folks don't like valances, but obviously enough folks do like valances because they're still putting them on. And this is nice. They're modern colors. It's not that big dark caviness. You get sliders on the side, and you get the frameless there. These are also double pane. Just wanted to mention that. So very nice. I like that. Let's just check out this couch. Fits good. It's comfortable. Where's the TV? Oh, right there. Sorry. I'll show you the TV in a minute. I just wanted to be able to say, is there any obstructions in the TV? And no, I don't think so. Unless somebody tall's sitting there and their head is blocking it. You might want to tell them to move. But overall, no obstructions for that. So that's nice. Oh, you also get switches for lighting and electrical on both sides. Then you get storage that goes all the way through, no dividers. So I like that. I do also like the accent lighting, and I love the puck lighting. So that's all good for me.